Hey there, welcome to my channel. This is the first video, a new series called Motivational Story, where I share with you guys stories that inspire me. Some of these stories will make you laugh, some of them will make you think, and some of them will bring tears to your eyes. They're all amazing in their own way, and I hope that by sharing them, they can somehow make you a better person. I don't want to waste any more of your time, so let's get started. Inside it, there is stored all of the knowledge of the human race. Everything from the ancient texts to the modern-day information is kept safe inside it. What if the archive burned to the ground or was destroyed by a natural disaster? Would all of our efforts be in vain? He knew the answer was yes. He respected them, but he also knew that they were getting tired. They were starting to lose hope. He could see the despair in their eyes. He could feel it in their hearts. All of their efforts would be in vain. If anything happened to the archive, they would have failed in their mission. People from all over the world came to the library to learn and share their knowledge. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more motivational stories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. The archive was protected and humanity's hope for the future was reignited. He needed to find a way to keep the archive safe. He started by searching through the old texts to see if there was anything in there that could help him. He read about ancient civilizations and their ways of preserving their history. He learned about the Library of Alexandria and the great scholars who used to gather there. He found inspiration in the stories of the past. This archive is guarded by a small group of people who have dedicated their lives to preserving our history and culture. They know that if anything were to happen to the archive, then all would be lost. The year is 2023. The world is in chaos. Earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, hurricanes, floods, droughts, famines, pandemics. At first, they didn't think it was a good idea. They were too tired to keep fighting. But after hearing his passionate speech, they agreed to try. Together, they came up with a plan. They would use the knowledge from the past to protect the archive for the future. They would create a new library where people could come to learn and share their knowledge. They would make sure that the archive was safe so that future generations could access the information they need to survive. And wars are just some of the disasters that have befallen humanity. The global population has been decimated. Whole cities have been wiped off the face of the earth. Society has crumbled. There is no order or peace. People live in constant fear of what might happen next. In the midst of all this chaos, there is one place that remains untouched. It is the last archive of the earth. One day, one of the guards is reading through some of the old books when he comes across a story about a young girl who lived in a village on the other side of the world. She was born into a poor family, but she was a bright and curious child. She loved to go to the library and read books. She would read books about everything and anything. When she grew up, she became a teacher and she taught children for many years. She never married or had children of her own, but she loved her students like they were her own. One day, her village was attacked and she was killed. But before she died, she wrote down everything she knew and put it into a book. She wanted to make sure that her knowledge would live on even after she was gone. And so that's what the guard was reading. He couldn't believe how similar the situation was. The only difference was that he and his fellow guards were still alive. He thought to himself, what if we lost everything? He looked around at the other guards. They were all older than him and had been guarding the archive for many years. He decided that he needed to do something. He then went to see the other guards and shared his ideas with them. They worked hard for many months and eventually their efforts paid off. And that's the end of today's story. I hope you enjoyed it.